Hello everybody, this is Goose & Fox coming at you with a 450 cost rated match in the buffed Guncannon Heavy Type D. We're going to be on Mountain for this match here, and the Guncannon Heavy Type D was buffed as part of the May 2026 unit adjustments. Similar to the last video I did on the Ramzagok, I may sound a bit itchy or scratchy in this video. My throat is still feeling a bit under the weather here, so I do once again apologize for that, but I'm not going to let this deter me from making videos here because we got a lot of really good adjustments from this update that I really want to talk about, and one of those is this variant of the Guncannon here. The Guncannon Heavy Type D is a General type mobile suit. I do believe it is our only version of the Guncannon that is a General, while all the other ones tend to be supports. And the suit is native to 400 and goes up to 550 at level 4. I'm going to be using the level 2 version in this round here. And the suit did get some really nice adjustments, which we'll be going over here. The suit got a new sub-weapon and a new replacement sub-weapon. But before we get to those, we will be starting out with the unit specs here. And starting with the changes they made to the specs of the Guncannon Heavy Type D here. The unit HP has been enhanced from 15,500 to 16,500, with upper levels also being enhanced. For your part slots, close range slots have been increased from 8 to 9, mid range slots have been increased from 10 to 11, and long range part slots have been increased from 10 to 11, with upper levels for all of those also being enhanced. The unit skill, Damage Control Level 1, has been given. For the Level 2 version of the unit and above, Damage Control Level 2 has been given. For the Level 4 version of the unit, the skill Damage Control Level 3 has been given. For the Level 2 and above, unit thrusters have been enhanced from 50 to 55. For the Level 4 unit, thrusters have been enhanced from 55 to 60. And for the Level 2 and above of the units, the skill Enhanced Tackle Level 3 has been adjusted to a Level 4. Moving on to our weapons here then, and everything we have here is going to be for the sub-weapons on this suit. Starting off with the shoulder cannon times 2. The power has been increased from 850 to 900, with upper levels also being enhanced. Reload has been shortened from 20 seconds to 16 seconds, and rigidity time after using the weapon has been shortened. For a new sub-weapon, you have the Heavy Type D Bullpup Machine Gun. This is a newly added weapon, and it is a sub-weapon of the Bullpup. A really nice weapon with a really nice ammo capacity and a really nice stagger rate as well, so definitely a really useful weapon for the Heavy Type D to get here. And then for your defense sub-weapon, the ground type shield, this has been replaced with the new Heavy Type D shield. This is a newly added version of the shield, which is improved from the original specs of the ground type shield. And what this does is that it does enhance your shield HP from 2,300 to a flat 4,000. So yeah, really nice addition for a new shield there with even more HP to, make it a bit more sturdier and make sure you can use it a lot more. So there's everything we have here for the adjustment list for the Heavy Type D. And yeah, I find this to be another good adjustment from the May 2026 adjustments here. I know with a lot of the adjustment videos I make, I tend to always say that, man, this adjustment's really good, this suit's a lot better now, and a lot of the things you hear from a mobile suit getting buffed. I rarely ever have it where there's a mobile suit that I feel like needs another adjustment. The few times I have made videos kind of talking about that, and I really haven't noticed that too much with the May adjustment here, at least with the suits that I have played so far. I haven't had any where I felt like, man, they really could do way more with this unit, and really most of them I think have been satisfactory for the most part. At least, again, the ones that I've tried, there's still a lot of suits from the list that I do really want to try out at some point, but for the Guncannon Heavy Type D here, kind of bringing it back to the unit in question here, the unit the video is about, I do really like this adjustment. I think the changes they made here were really nice for this unit. We did get a, pretty standard improvement to the HP and the part slots. I really like what they did with the weapons. Improving the shoulder cannons it's always really nice. They are the staple weapon of the Guncannon. It is why the Guncannon is called the Guncannon. So, making those cannons better is always a really nice thing to see. And I really love the addition of the Bullpup Machine Gun. I think this weapon really supports the playstyle of the Heavy Type D here, being a more mid to close range variant of the Guncannon compared to its support brethren. And yeah, you just have a lot of nice weapons on this unit that do let you alter between being a bit more like mid-range, being a pseudo support general, to really getting in there and using your melee and your tackle skills. So yeah, really just a good unit for altering between, kind of sticking with the team, or, being able to fall back and rely on your ranged weapons if you need to. And I think the Bullpup Machine Gun does kind of fill out a nice middle ground with that, where it does have a really good ammo count. It has a good stagger accumulation. You can use it to pursue somebody. If someone is boosting towards you, you can use it to try and stop them. It is a really nice tool for this unit to get. Really good utility with the Bullpup, and it's a really nice thing to just have between your stop the fire cannons or your instant stun bazooka. It's just always nice to have something that isn't a instant stagger weapon, something you can use to kind of use between those other weapons while they are readying up. So yeah, really is a nice addition for the unit here, and yeah, really just kind of what they did here. Again, just really good kind of adjustment that they did for the Heavy Type D. I really don't have anything for complaints here. I think the adjustment for this unit has been really nice, and I think this is going to help the unit in the, sort of aspects that it was falling behind here, at least based off the reference data. At least I hope so. Its damage did look like it was very low, so hopefully the improved damage to the cannons and the addition of the Bullpup will kind of help with that, but we'll have to wait and see when we get the data when the next set of adjustments comes out. So, that should be fun to see. But yeah, it's really everything I have to say here about the adjustment for the Guncannon Heavy Type D. And yeah, really do like the adjustment. Kind of my final thoughts on that there. I know I said I love the adjustment plenty of times. I've said that about the previous adjustments too. Just can't really stress it enough. Just really do love a lot of these adjustments that they gave to these units here. And the Guncannon Heavy Type D here, yeah, this was one I was very excited to see. This is a unit that I've had for a very long time. I think ever since its banner came out. Actually, I don't think I did have this unit when its banner came out. I believe I had the level 2 version that I'm using here. So this is a unit that I've had for a pretty long time now, and it's a unit that I've kind of been on and off about. Sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I won't use it. Really kind of like, if I'm in the mood to, kind of use it or not. And with the adjustment here, I do feel like, using it more compared to, other times in the past. Again, just do love that Bullpup. So, yeah, really nice adjustment that they did here for a unit that I was just really excited to see that was on the adjustment list. And I really can't think of anything else I'd want to see added to this unit. I think for what they did, this is hopefully going to help the Heavy Type D in the future. And, really kind of just being hopeful about that, hoping that we'll see some improvements to the stats on this unit. And they're going to get a nice counter on what looks like a prototype camper, going to get the finishing blow there. And yeah, for the last 2 seconds here, going to draw my attention to the Uma Gelgook here, get one more cannon blast into tackle. Did have a teammate, or at least looks like a teammate was coming in to try and help, but that is going to be timeout mission over. So let's see how we did here with the buffed Guncannon Heavy Type D at 450. And we got some good works in the side there, and didn't get on the board, but our wound wart did really good. But I did beat my rival, so let's see how we did. First place with 7 kills and 3 loss, and yeah, like second place in damage, so pretty good results there with the Heavy Type D. And yeah, really just to kind of close it off, yeah, do like the adjustments, really do just love this version of the Guncannon. Design-wise too, I think it's a really nice variant with the sort of like chin guard that it has in the front. So I really wish that is something we'd see in a few more Guncannons, but yeah, that's really everything I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the buffed Guncannon Heavy Type D. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.